Rafa Benitez hoping to make it 10 wins in 12 finals. We are at last seemingly ready for the off in Doha. The Italian Super Cup is up for grabs. The silverware in Italy this season will be won in Doha by Juve or by Napoli. Bonucci for Paul Pogba, who was given a breather on Thursday night when Juventus won at Cagliari, and Napoli warmed up for this with a routine 2-0 win over struggling Parma. The job was done by half-time in that game. It's a little loose, but it is cleared by Maggio. Well, maybe an early opening here. Higuain. Trapped though by Chiellini.
Well, he may not be scoring regular at the moment, Higuain, but certainly showed confidence there.
Not one to panic. Patrice Evra now, the former Manchester United man. Came off Raul Albiol, who was suspended for that game against Parma on Thursday, so he'll be feeling fresh. Hamsik. Higuain. Early promise here. Chiellini. And Higuain screaming for a handball there against Giorgio Chiellini.
He has to appeal. Assistant had a good view of it, came off his knee first. Never a penalty, and now Higuain can see that from where he is, right behind him. He gets a little bit lucky though. It's a bright start from Napoli.
Early concern here for Juventus. It's de Guzman to take the corner. And it's put wide by the captain, Hamsik.
On the front foot straight away, Napoli. It's going to be very, very difficult to get that on target from that angle. Not that much pace on the ball. Would have been better served, flick across the face of the goal.
Hamsik has scored a few goals against Juve over the years. Pogba.
The first bit was excellent, the second not so good. He'd lost control. He was second favourite to get that. It is a lunge, and the referee gets it right.
Callahan. Chiellini now for Pirlo. Tevez, no surprise to see Lichtsteiner racing forward as usual from that right-back position. Pirlo. Evra. Here's Vidal. Bonucci. Lichtsteiner, the Swiss international. Extremely attack-minded. Here he is again. Came back to Marchisio. Blocked by David Lopez and cleared by Gargano.
A terrific player to have in your side, Lichtsteiner. Gives you another option going forward. Always likes to get in advanced positions, help out further up, and his delivery is usually pretty good.
Suddenly it falls for Tevez after a mix-up, and it hasn't taken long for Juventus to get going. Carlos Tevez strikes with just 4 minutes played in the Italian Super Cup.
Well, elementary defending there, that was absolutely awful. Trevor Francis mentioned it before. Don't look very strong defensively, Napoli, and there you see the reason for that sort of a comment. You can't believe his fortune there. No real danger here. That's a poor header, blind header. Now they both go for the ball, both getting each other's way. Carlos Tevez cannot believe it, nutmegs the goalkeeper. But look at this, one's got to take charge. The two players colliding with each other at this level. Somebody has to be vocal, somebody has to take responsibility. Nobody did. And Tevez, you don't give him those sort of opportunities. Difficult ones to put away, one-on-one. Lot to think about. A player of his class rarely misses those sort of opportunities.
Calamitous defending from Napoli. And it was indeed the last man they wanted to see with it. Tevez. As Callahan tries to respond immediately.
Well, it's a confident response. Slightly behind him, it's going to be an unbelievable technique. It's going to be a Van Basten-like attempt to try and get that on target.
Evra. Vidal. Lichtsteiner. Napoli offering Carlos Tevez a Christmas gift. Juventus on the front foot again. Lichtsteiner. It's away by Koulibaly.
Arguing between themselves, the Juventus players. Nice to see that.
Perfect start for Allegri. That's another throw for Lichtsteiner. Tevez. Llorente setting it up here for Pirlo. He decided not to take it first time. Marchisio. It's a shaky start for Napoli, but they have some breathing space now.
Well, Pirlo not very happy with his teammate, taking it off his foot there. It's a huge amount of anticipation every time he picks the ball up, and polite applause from the crowd when he actually completes a pass. But I guess that Juve now, having seen how shaky that back four is for Napoli, they'll be trying to press home that advantage.
Pirlo in the way. Llorente challenges.
He was a bit unselfish in that previous movement around the box. Very unselfish, and an opportunity to get away a shot himself. Chose not to.
Goulam. Hopped on by de Guzman. Who has it back, whether he wanted it or not. It was rather crowded out by Vidal and Lichtsteiner. Comes to Evra. Pirlo, 35 years old now. Evra kept it in, but that was about it.
We talked about Lichtsteiner on the right-hand side getting forward. We all know about Patrice Evra.
Marchisio will leave this for Lichtsteiner. Juventus are on the prowl again. Koulibaly had to go across, and after a little delay, the free kick is given.
Well, he can't believe it. It was a very delayed flag, that was. So go down the outside. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. There's no foul there at all. He holds his face as if he's been punched by Mike Tyson. And rightly so, the arms outstretched. What are you talking about?
Well, the officials didn't even look too sure about it initially, but did give it. Napoli under pressure here in the early exchanges of the Italian Super Cup. No surprise he's over the free kick. He's been over a few in his time. Anxious times for Napoli as they prepare to defend this. It's Pirlo. Marchisio blocked en route. They haven't really got it away yet, though. Pogba. Pogba determined to try and win that back. He has it now. Pirlo. Straight through the middle to Llorente. Vidal for Pogba, now Tevez. But that's where it ended, although, again, it's coming straight back at Napoli. Evra. Hamsik, desperate for a period of possession. He's actually given Higuain something to chase here. Callejon to Guzman, Hamsik.
Well, everything in that build-up was bright, it was very good until the final moment. Higuain on the right-hand side, selfish again, laid off beautifully. Hamsik there and just goes for brute strength. Lays it off and look at it he's possibly got. Just try and take a bit of pace off it. Well, he applauds the build-up, and rightly so. It was pretty good.
He did score in the Coppa Italia final against Juve a couple of years ago. Pirlo. Hamsik. De Guzman. Maggio will do well to get to that.
A bit careless. You do worry in games like this sometimes whether the players are going to be up for it. They know they've got the break coming up. I think so far both teams approaching it in the right manner.
Llorente. That's tidy, and that's a free kick. As David Lopez takes out Arturo Vidal.
Just seen two bits of really good strike play. One's from Llorente, one from Higuain. Good movement, good hold-up play. Nice to see strikers taking that sort of responsibility.
Pirlo, just like that. He very nearly produced an incisive ball for Marchisio.
He's almost like a quarterback, isn't he? He's absolutely superb from that distance. Look how he picks that out, just a little bit too much on it. The idea, fabulous. It's only just too far.
Callejon helps it on, but only to Chiellini. Do you fancy your chances against Chiellini and Bonucci?
I played against worse than that. Gentili played against him. Dear me. What an experience that was.
He's still got the bruises to prove it.
Oh, everything. He did everything he possibly could to put you off and make it uncomfortable for you.
Here's De Guzman. David Lopez now. Maggio. Callejon. Hamsik gets involved. Gargano. Koulibaly. He's seeing a bit of the ball at least. Can they hurt Juventus? Maggio. Taken in here by Higuain. Rafa Benitez won the Italian Cup, finished third in his first season in charge. He did win the Super Cup in his brief time at Inter Milan. Napoli will be kicking themselves at giving away such a cheap goal, a defensive horror show, allowing Carlos Tevez to open the scoring. Here's Maggio, though, as they look for a response. Hamsik! It's off the post! It's a let-off for Juve. Callahan ready to return it. But no takers.
Oh, it's a cracking effort here. Hamsik again, look at the run, the timing's excellent. Doesn't deal with it. Snaps it in a minute, big deflection. But there, gets a little bit lucky, poor defensive header, but he's quickly onto that, gets his shot away quickly. Buffon, flat-footed, clearly beaten. Lucky to get away with it.
Juve's luck was in there. Napoli coming into the game a bit.
Yeah, they're keeping possession well, they're bright. There's a lot of good movement. Obviously, Higuain is the focal point up front, but players just behind him are getting around him.
Here's Hamsik. Doesn't quite reach Higuain. Vidal was on hand to tidy things up for Juventus. Taken by Tevez. Vidal. Rescued here by Marchisio.
There's Chiellini's poor header. Big deflection, gets very lucky.
Hamsik looking lively.
Actually look the brighter side, Napoli, to be fair. Apart from that horrendous mix-up between Koulibaly and Albiol. Done okay.
They did swap their centre-halves from the two that played on Thursday, although Albiol was suspended against Parma. Higuain now. The considerable presence of Pogba holds him up. Given away though, and Gargano now. Quick exchange with De Guzman. Decent pass, Higuain. This is promising, but Maggio's cross is desperately long.
It's two on the trot. We've done that in the last minute. And the build-up's good, but look at Pogba's desire, determination to get back there. Here's Higuain, that's excellent to see.
Well, Pogba, who was at Manchester United, of course. Napoli having a good go in their quest for an equaliser after that early setback. Albiol. De Guzman. Gulam's cross, away by Pirlo. Llorente made a hash of the clearance though. De Guzman. Here's Maggio. Gargano for David Lopez. Gulam. De Guzman. Pogba in on that. And he will get a free kick. He was pleading for one.
It's a silly one to give away, isn't it? He's under enough pressure there. Don't take that pressure off him.
Napoli have only lost one of their last 12 games, and that was at Milan, but they have drawn quite a few, hence that's why they're a fair distance behind Juve.
Well, for me, they've been the better side so far. They've been brighter in possession, they move it quicker, there's more options for the man in possession.
Maggio. Here's Koulibaly. Handshake. Decides to deliver, but that will be gathered by Buffon.
It's been a bit disappointing for them in that final third. The last 5 or so minutes, they've got into good areas and not delivered anything near the quality you'd expect from the players involved.
Prior to this one, there have been 26 Italian Super Cups, and the Serie A champions have won 20 of them. The Italian Cup winners just 6. So history favours Juventus. Napoli, though, did win the last meeting between the sides in Serie A last March, 2-0 on their patch.
Slower from Juventus at the moment. Possession, real movement up front at the moment.
Pogba. Steiner now for Pirlo. Takes a rather direct route towards Llorente. Tevez! Some hit and some save, because it came to Rafael at a fair force.
What a save this is. Look at the ball again. Pirlo. Beautiful knockdown there by Llorente. He gets a little bit lucky here, Rafael, because it's going straight at him. His position's good, and he gets 2 big, strong arms on that. But what technique that is from Tevez.
Now given against Pogba, impeding Higuain.
Again, there's not a great deal in that, is there? The referee's giving a few too softer decisions at the moment.
Juventus could become only the second club to win 3 consecutive Super Cups. Milan were the others in the early 90s. A pretty decent team back then. Llorente. It's Tevez once more. Might have taken a nick that, but it's another smart save.
Well, Rafael having a real go at his back four, and so he should do. Look how easy this is. They all back off him. Just let him have a shot. He gets the shot away, and Rafael comes to the rescue to keep his team in it. Low down. He goes for that bottom corner. It's sneaking inside. That's a good save again. 2 in the last couple of minutes from Rafael.
Pirlo's corner. Knocked on by Llorente. Chiellini will be beaten to it by Rafael.
A pinball there, and he just claimed it, the second attempt. You've seen the difference in the 2 teams. Napoli had a lot of good possession, haven't done anything in the final third with it, apart from that deflected shot into the post. Juve not really got anything going, but when they get the opportunity around the box, such a threat. But that back four are allowing that to happen a little bit too much for my liking.
Gulam.
It's a little problem on that left-hand side of the back four. Gulam and Koulibaly, only 23, the pair of them. A little bit of naivety at times.
Gulam. Callejon. Koulibaly. Gulam. Hamsik. Callejon. David Lopez. Koulibaly. Napoli are certainly probing here. Gargano. Hamsik, can he get another shot away? He does, but it's wide. They're coming so close.
Well, he's a one-man show at the moment, Hamsik. He Again, the build-up is sharp, it's incisive. One touch, two touch, gets his shot away, and it only just skids past that post. From not too sure. Just moving it quicker, moving it better than Juve at the moment, but still 1-0 down.
Chiellini took charge there of Higuain. Pogba. Vidal. Pirlo. Marchisio. Lichtsteiner. Marchisio loses out though. To Gargano. Now Hamšík. Napoli on the move again. Although Albiol will be forced to go back by the presence of Tevez. Jonathan de Guzman lining up for Napoli tonight, and they also have Michu, who was with de Guzman at Swansea. He's on loan, although currently injured until the new year with an ankle problem. A bigger loss for them has been Lorenzo Insigne, who could be out for the rest of the season after damaging cruciate ligaments last month. Here's Gula. Gargano. Long legs of Pogba in the way. It's certainly been encouraging from Napoli, even though they're trailing. They've only suffered one domestic defeat this season against Genoa. David Lopez. Gargano, the Uruguayan, who's been around for a good few years at Napoli now. Seven and a half years, in fact. De Guzman has Maggio available, and he will use him. Pogba. Vidal. Pogba. More room out there for Lichtsteiner. Nicely done by Pogba. Lichtsteiner's on a run, as per usual. Marchisio and Pogba has arrived on the scene now. It's
poor to say the least. No pressure on him at all. Never hits it.
That's what they're concerned for Juventus. Lichtsteiner actually took a bit of a knock at the end of the game on Thursday as well against Cagliari. Such a key man for them, raiding down the right.
Doesn't look good, does it? Convinced that he's going to be able to carry on. This is what happens. Just gets his foot stuck in the surface. Real contact there, that's where it looked like it happened. Just getting the studs caught in that turf as you try and turn.
Well, they would check on the welfare of Stefan Lichtsteiner. Almost half an hour played in the Italian Super Cup in Doha. Lichtsteiner returns. Llorente for Vidal, who scored a cracking goal against Cagliari on Thursday. Tevez. I wonder if he will be okay. He's still grimacing a little. Lichtsteiner. Juve have almost fortnight off after this because of the festive break in Italy.
A bit sloppy in possession, Juve, which is something you don't always direct at them. The players they have in the side. Two of them do for Patrice Evra.
Here's Bonucci. Vidal. Pirlo. Fans here making themselves heard. Pirlo. A lot of space here for Lechsteiner to deliver. Pirlo. Straight through to the keeper.
You see the belief in Pirlo there. Just comes out of it, nothing else in his mind. Oh, I'm going to have a shot here. It's coming out of the air. But my technique's good enough. I'm going to back myself, and he certainly did that. The deflection took the pace off it.
No surprise that Pirlo's 3 goals this season have been from outside of the box, 2 trademark free kicks, and he smacked one in the final seconds of the Turin derby, just as Torino thought they got a draw at Juve. Sampdoria did end Juve's remarkable run of 25 home wins in Serie A with a draw there last week. Free kick for Napoli.
Well, this referee is really whistle happy at the moment. Been 3 or 4 that clearly haven't been fouls. Spoils it for me.
Rafa Benitez was the one-off finals. 11, 1-9. His team have performed admirably here so far, yet they trail after defensive howler. Can they respond here? It's De Guzman to deliver. Oh, it's asking questions, but Koulibaly unable to turn it back. It'll trickle for the throw.
Nothing wrong with the delivery. It was an absolute cracker. Put in a beautiful area to attack and just evades everybody there. The young centre-half just can't adjust his body enough there. Steiner not happy with something.
Napoli have only won the Super Cup once in their history, but it was against Juventus, a resounding 5-1 win back in 1990. Mind you, they did have a certain Diego Maradona in their lineup back in the day.
Does help, doesn't it?
Hamsik. Higuain now. Totally fluffed his shot. And he had Callahan waiting for a pass as well.
I'll tell you what, as a striker, now your worst moments in football. You know the crowd are going to give you the bird. He's just totally scuffed it.
A moment you know all too well, obviously.
Absolutely.
Here's Hamsik. Callahan. Maggio.
We had an excuse in our day that the pitches were a lot worse.
They certainly were that. Koulibaly now for Goulam. Gargano. Higuain. Oh, it's a terrific turn from Higuain, but he's off target.
Not lacking in confidence whatsoever. That's a brilliant piece of hold-up play. Watch him there. Great first touch. Awareness of what's around him. Does his little bit of trickery there. Opens a space up for himself to get a shot away. He's leaning back and it's gone way over, but it's a fantastic little bit of skill here that opens it up for himself, and you just see leaning back a little bit. Good to see, even though he's not scoring, he's still prepared to miss.
Vidal, Pirlo, Patrice Evra now. Pogba. It's Evra, and the poor touch there. In fact, the flag was up.
Well, he's delighted the flag went up there. Kiyossi's touch let him down in a big way. Now, was it offside? It's a great leave here. Yeah, that's a good decision. Great little leave. Shouldn't be offside. He's the last man. He sees right the way across that back line. Just gets caught in the follow through. Koulibaly there. Both full-backs had a little bit of a problem so far.
Patrice Evra, who won 5 Community Shields with Manchester United. Just the 5. Here's Vidal. Lichtsteiner. Chiellini. Evra scored his first goal for Juve last week against Sampdoria. I think he was caught by Callahan there as well, but Juve still have it, so on we go. Marquisio, Lichtsteiner, Tevez, shadowed by Gargano. Lichtsteiner once more. And once more, Stefan Lichtsteiner! It's another save for Raphael. He's been bombarded at times.
I think he's a little bit selfish here. Lichtsteiner starts it off, gets it back a little bit, fortunately. I think he's got really good options there. Look at Pogba coming in at that far post. Goes for sheer power at that near post. He has a look up. Getting good angles by Raphael. Been impressed with him in these early stages of the first half.
Pirlo's corner was dispatched by Higuain. Vidal is gifted a chance here for a Napoli break. Oh, the flag's gone up as Higuain slipped it through the handshake, and they're both saying no way.
Well, on first look, it did look slightly offside, and if he is offside, it's not very good because you can see everything here. Look, he doesn't need to sprint past. Well, that's so close, isn't it? I would say maybe just.
It's Callahan, in fact, who
didn't need to go that early. Got a load of space in front. Just watch the back man, the last man, and just make sure you stay a little bit in front of him.
Vidal. He's picked out Evra. Tevez was about to shoot, he got taken away for a corner just at the crucial moment.
You see the threat again from both flanks. Lichtsteiner a minute ago, Evra this time. For sure that got a touch actually.
David Lopez has every reason to feel frustrated there. Tevez cares not. Vidal. Nearly lost out there to Gargano, who might have been away.
Well, for all the decent possession they've had in the build-up, I can't remember Buffon having a great deal to do. I'm not sure he's even made a save. Confusion reigns. Similar to the goal. Nobody took enough responsibility.
Maggio. Koulibaly for Real Albiol. Bill, who was given his senior debut by Rafa Benitez at Valencia 11 years ago. Joined from Real Madrid last year. Hamsik. Not sure what the plan was there.
Well, again, final ball not good enough. Did they get deflection there for a corner? Yes, they did.
Corner they will happily accept. An opportunity for Napoli to bite back before the break. Hooked into that near post where Hamsik had made the run.
Everybody napping here again. Hamsik comes across. Doesn't get a touch. Another corner.
Came off Vidal. Straight in this time from de Guzman. Pirlo. Gulam. On. Buffon is called into action. And now the referee has to take action. He's given a free kick here.
Well, he may be 36, Buffon. Reflexes still as good as ever. Steps inside there, tries to call it full. Far post Higuain. It's the right height for Buffon. You've still got to put yourself in the right position to save it. Should be routine for one of his experience. I don't see a great deal wrong with that. You see by the look on the face, they're not happy with what they saw there. I don't think he's been very good at all, this referee. I'm sorry.
Potentially a key moment in the Italian Super Cup. A free kick in a favourable position. But they have got to get past him.
Oh, I thought Hamsik might have been included in this, but
it's Gulam and de Guzman over it.
Got two on the end of that wall.
Gulam straight against that wall. It's blocked second time around from the same man.
I just don't understand why a left full-back's taken that. Got enough quality in forward positions to have a better attempt than that.
Maggio. David Lopez. Maggio. That is some pass for Higuain. Away by Chiellini.
Pirlo would have been proud of that one.
Just a bit. Napoli hoping to end the half on a high. Gulam. Koulibaly. That'll be all for Maggio. Across the back line. Here's all action. Vidal. Terrific player.
Yeah, just been a bit harsh on Gulam from that free kick. Said about a full-back, left full-back. I played with a lad called Stuart Pearce, left full-back, who used to whack him in the roof of the net on a regular basis from those sort of areas.
And ferociously so. Cagano. There will be 1 minute added on at the end of this first half. Garno launching it. Buffon, though, will comfortably claim that.
He tried to do the right thing, put it in the box early. It's too close to Buffon.
Gulam, who was up there, was out of position. Juventus to progress now at the end of the half. There's going to be a yellow card shown here to Higuain. Took out Tevez.
Well, that is a proper striker's tackle, that, isn't it? Referee, no hesitation, getting that yellow card out. Look rash. That's not his greatest strength. And he lunges in from a way out, just catches Tevez on the outside of that left ankle.
It is half-time and Napoli came bearing gifts. An early goal.